TLDR, my girlfriend and I have been together for 7 months, and she's usually passive during sex with me. We decided to try a swing club, and she immediately performed oral on another guy, which hurt me because she's never been that forward with me. Now I'm confused and conflicted about how to feel. AITA for feeling this way? I, 33M, met my girlfriend, 32F, 7 months ago. She is one of the sweetest and kindest people I've ever met. We genuinely care about each other, and she's made me feel, for the first time, that it's possible to have a respectful and emotionally mature relationship with someone. Before meeting her, I had never been able to reach orgasm during sex with anyone. Throughout our relationship, she sometimes says she's in the mood for sex, but has never been very proactive in initiating it. She usually waits for me to initiate and acts willing and enthusiastic to have sex, but it's rare that she takes the lead. I've told her that I enjoy oral sex, but she almost never initiates it, while I almost always do it for her, and she routinely has more than one orgasm when we have sex. I enjoy giving her oral sex because I feel that she enjoys it and because it genuinely feels good to do it, but I've noticed the imbalance in initiative and effort. After sex, she usually feels satisfied and fulfilled and signals that she wants to rest or go to sleep. Meanwhile, I'm left frustrated that I couldn't reach orgasm, not even when I try to masturbate with her. I sometimes feel comfortable masturbating at the end of sex with other women, but with her, I feel ashamed or even impotent, so I don't usually try. I just end up feeling frustrated while she signals that she wants to go to sleep. Our sex lasts for a while, sometimes a few hours, but it's definitely longer than what she's told me her previous relationships were like. At one point, we briefly broke up, and during that time, I met another woman. For the first time in my life, I was able to reach orgasm during sex, which happened twice with her. This woman would often comment on how much of a man she thought I was, mentioning how surprised she was by my confidence and how exciting she found me. This was both a surprise and a relief for me because I have a bit of low self-esteem and low self-confidence. I think she probably thought those things because I likely come off as timid and introverted at first, but our dates were actually pretty exciting and fun. I also found this woman more physically attractive than my girlfriend, and she was much more proactive, sexually exciting, and warmer with casual romantic touches. We did go to a swing hotel a couple of times, and it was great. We were both surprised with how comfortable we were being naked and having sex wherever we wanted. We also met some cool people, and just had a good time. Eventually, we went our separate ways, and I got back together with my girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend are usually pretty laid back. I'm usually sexual and flirty with her, and I'm warm with my touches, like holding her leg and caressing her when we're in the car. I'll even occasionally touch her sexually in the car or provoke her by saying sexual things when we go out, which she enjoys. However, she is not the same way with me. She's usually more passive and a little colder, which contrasts with my behavior. Fast forward. Recently, my girlfriend and I went to a swing club. I don't remember who suggested it first, but she has repeatedly commented about it, showing interest in trying it. Maybe because she knows I'm not usually satisfied sexually with her and wanted to try new things. She's mentioned being interested in seeing me have sex with another woman and said she'd be okay with it as long as it was just physical and as long as I left the club with her. While we were there, we were in a dark room with music playing, which made it a bit hard to hear each other. She bent over one of the couches, and I started having sex with her from behind. A guy approached her, pulled out his dick, and put it near her face while she was bent over. Without hesitation, she quickly started giving him oral sex. She later told me that his girlfriend had asked her to do it, but from my perspective, it felt like she acted instantly without much thought. While this was happening, I tried to interact with the guy's girlfriend, but she pulled away. This made me feel hurt because of how passive she is with me, but how willing. This hit me hard. She's never been that quick or assertive with me, but with him, it was instant. It made me feel hurt, especially because she's always so passive with me. It felt like she was more willing, generous, and open with someone else than she's ever been with me. Also because, after this, she wanted to leave the club, saying she was satisfied with the sex and with spending time in the club where people danced and had drinks. It felt like she had a good time, but I wasn't feeling satisfied. Honestly, it felt like she got something out of it while I didn't. So I suggested we pass through the sex room one more time. That's when a pretty attractive naked woman approached me out of nowhere and kissed me while we were weaving through the people in the dark room. She started touching me, but I pulled away because it felt too fast and intense, and I didn't want to make my girlfriend jealous. She later admitted that she did feel jealous when she saw the kiss and turned her head to avoid looking at it. Right after the kiss, another naked woman signaled that she was interested in me, and we touched each other's bodies for a moment, but I was a bit frustrated and wasn't feeling very excited, so I didn't go further. My girlfriend also mentioned later that she didn't find the guy she was with attractive, so she kind of wanted to leave. I was having a bit of trouble maintaining an erection throughout that night, which normally doesn't happen. I guess that made seeing her sucking that guy even worse, while I was struggling to have sex with her. However, I was able to get it up a few more times with her going down on me a couple of times, and she walked around topless for a while, which was fun. But that was before she said she wanted to leave. I've noticed that my sexual interest in her has been diminishing throughout our relationship. Sometimes she suggests that we have sex, but I'm not really that into it anymore. Now I'm feeling conflicted and hurt. My girlfriend has rarely taken the initiative with me sexually, but at the club, she was so much more open and generous with someone else, and it was hard for me to see. Am I overreacting to this? AITA for feeling this way? I feel like I may have been a jerk for taking her to a swing club and feeling hurt because she sucked someone else. Or maybe I'm just feeling bad because she had sex with someone else and I didn't. I feel like we should have talked more about consent and boundaries before going, but now I just don't know how to feel about what happened.